Antonio hopes for good results from this new chamber, because last season, close to Ippy's tomb, the team discovered something incredible. What Antonio suspects is the largest deposit of intact mummification equipment ever found in Egypt.
We found these 56 jars related to the mummification process of the Vizier Ippy.
For ancient robbers, these jars had little value.
What we were not prepared for was when we really realized that some of the jars still kept their contents. It really makes it a treasure for us.
Despite being nearly 4,000 years old, the contents are in incredible condition.
Raul, coming in.
So this is the
Perfect.
contents of one of the jars.
With 56 jars to process, Antonio has called in Salima Ikram, professor of Egyptology at the American University in Cairo. She's forensically examining all the items in the jars, including mummified body parts.
Sometimes it's a bit stinky. And then there are moments where you realize you're in touch with people's bodily fluids, which is a bit awkward. But it's fantastic because one is in touch literally, physically, as well as sort of emotionally with people who lived thousands of years ago.
Salima is investigating 300 natron bags.
The natron is a mixture of salt and baking soda, and it naturally desiccates and defats because that's what we do, is we dehydrate the body.
Ancient Egyptians practiced mummification to preserve their body for eternity. First, priests removed the internal organs. To dry out these organs and the body, the priests used sponges called natron bags to soak up fluids inside the corpse. The soul was believed to reside in the heart, so this organ was kept inside the body. The other organs were placed alongside. All materials used during the process were considered sacred, so everything was packed into jars and entombed close by.
So this is the one that I'm going to start with. And it was early on in the mummification process because it's really hard and it's absorbed a lot of the liquids, the bodily juices, and it's been smushed down, and you can see its different points of contact with Ippy's body. Ooh, plumpy. God, that's fat. And this one smells a bit different from the other one. This smells more of body, and the other one smelled more of oil. Oh. You know, if you look at anything long enough, you will kind of figure out what happens. If forensic scientists can do it for murders now, we can do it for deaths a long time ago, because that's just what archaeology really is.
These materials are some of the oldest mummification deposits ever found.
The earlier we can go in time, the better it is for us to try and track how mummification changed over time. So really, these are testaments, very physical testaments to what happened and how.
One jar in particular contains something extremely unusual.
So I brought you this organ.
Oh. We can see this is quite a well-preserved heart. You can see the different chambers. And here you can just see this very nice reddish resin. And this sort of red gold color is important because people used to use resin not just because it deodorizes, disinfects, inhibits bacteria, and smells nice. When you're a corpse, it's good to smell nice. But also because it gives you this color. And when you're being mummified, you're being transformed from a human being into a divine being whose flesh is of gold.
Found in the embalming jars, the heart almost certainly belongs to Ippy.
It's sort of amazing to actually be holding Ippy's heart. But I mean, also you think, oh my God, what is it doing here? Because it should be with Ippy wherever he might be. Yeah.
The ancient Egyptians believed the heart contained the soul and was vital in the afterlife.
So it's amazing.
To find one separated from its mummy is extremely rare.
This is the only mummified heart that I have ever seen.
Perhaps the embalmers made a mistake and thought that it was one of the natron bags to be put into the jars.
I think they messed up. We just hope that poor Ippy is not having a problem in the hereafter because he's lacking this very key organ.